There I am. All right. Okay, hello, English 314 friends. It took me longer than I thought it was going to, but I have finished feedback on your beloved papers. So, I wrote a lot, and usually in my other classes, by this time, you guys have seen my written feedback. We only have this one paper in this class, and so this is going to be new. And so a lot of you may see my words and think that I'm being mean or brusque or something like that. I don't want you to take it that way. I think you're all great people, and I think you all have the potential to be successful. So take my words and take them as the constructive criticism that they are. What I would like you to do is to not just have my notes and just kind of internalize them and think that, oh man, this is terrible, I'm never going to make any progress on this paper, or anything like that, but to share them with other people, people in your house, your brothers and sisters, your aunt and uncle, your mom, somebody like that, and say, here, read this to me, and have them read it out loud to you and like go over it with them and then explain to them, well, what is Dr. Hopkins talking about in these situations? And I'd like you to do that a few times. That's my best advice I can give, to like take what I've written to you and turn it into constructive criticism that's going to help you move forward rather than just feeling demoralized or defeated by it. I recognize that this is one of the difficult parts of moving forward, so hopefully you can do that. If you have any questions about anything that I've commented on, feel free to send me messages in the inbox. I will freely and openly answer all of them. If you feel like I've got something totally wrong, you can defend yourself, and I will listen. I'm not going to say that I am the definitive expert. It's just, as I went through and read, these are the things that struck me that I could talk to you about and that I think would help you move forward in your essays. So hopefully they help that way. I did put up the prompt for the poetry dig. So you can, I think that's due on Friday, so you got plenty of time to work on that. So the main thing that I want you to do for my class right now is to just process these notes that I've given you. If you're one of the few people who haven't turned in your paper yet, get that in as quickly as possible. If you're one of the people who turned it in a very, very rough or very outlined form and you want me to look at it again, work on that and get that in, and I can get you some better notes. There's a couple of people who had problems, bigger problems than that, who need to contact me. So make sure you do contact me about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Things are going okay for me. I've had a cough over the last week, which is terrible because, I haven't been tested for the coronavirus, but I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I don't have any of the other symptoms. I just have a cough, and so it's super embarrassing to go out in public because everybody thinks I'm terrible. I haven't gone out in public very much. I just went to AC Moore, and I got a really good deal on a bunch of art supplies. But even then, people were kind of giving me side eye, and I was trying to cover up and stay away from people as much as possible. But anyway, so I was sick, and I still kind of am, but I feel better today. So everything's been crazy. Life it doesn't feel like life right now. I try to get work done, and then I think I start to overwhelm myself and get freaked out and all sorts of anxiety that I'm not doing enough work, and so I have to back off, and then I back off too much and I don't do any work, and then I have to re-engage, and it's just this back and forth process that's been really, really tough. I don't know how you guys are handling it. Hopefully it's just been regular life for you guys, and you're getting your work done and things are okay. I do miss our discussions, and I hope you guys are good. It's hard for me to not forget about you guys since I don't have your faces right in front of me. And so I'm sorry about that. If it feels like I'm disconnected or not doing enough, connect with me or let me know. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, let me know that way. See if you can come up with something, because if you're thinking something and you're confused about something, that probably means a lot of people are confused about it. One thing that did come up too, the peer reviews that are due Wednesday, there's nothing in I learned that says that the peer reviews are due Wednesday. They're just open, and a lot of you guys are making super awesome comments on each other's papers, and I can tell that some of you guys are putting a lot of effort to help each other, and that is awesome. There's a really cool communication going back and forth that way. What else? I watched Love is Blind, which I do not recommend, but we watched all of that. I'm watching the 100 Humans show on Netflix, too. I recommend that. You can catch up on that. That's been pretty cool. I don't know. Yeah. So, again, the feedback, don't take it personally. I don't mean it as personally. I do try to direct it in a way that I think the message of what I've got trying to say will get to you. But, I don't know. If something doesn't make sense, contact me first. Before you go like, oh, Dr. Hopkins hates me, or Dr. Hopkins doesn't get it, or Dr. Hopkins, is whatever, right? Before you want to get defensive, or, get defensive and let that process kind of work itself out, and then come back to me and say, well, here's my concerns with your feedback, or here's where I don't know how I'm supposed to do this thing that you told me to do, or whatever. Just be open and honest with me about that, and we'll work it through together. Since we're not going to be able to meet in person, we got to take it on an individual basis that way. If you would like to Zoom with me or meet with me to discuss things kind of face-to-face, remotely, digitally, I'm totally open to that. Just let me know when you want to do that. This video's gone on too long. I'm sorry for that. Hopefully you've watched up till now. And so I'll talk to you later. That's my update. Okay, bye-bye.